We are marching over Jerusalem. We are marching over Exodus chapter 1. Can we all stand up? Read the Bible. Exodus chapter 1 verse. Sorry? New Testament. Let me add. Take this. Here. Exodus chapter 1 verse. Can you read verse 6? Yeah.
Therefore, they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with heavy burdens. They built store cities, prisons, and around 1,600. But the more they oppressed, the more they multiplied, and the more they spread abroad.
Amen. Well done. Teacher. We're going to ask Elizabeth to pray. What do you think we're going to learn today? Yeah? Why? Okay, why are we going to talk about Moses today? Remember, what were we talking about last time? We talked about Joseph and his brothers in Egypt. So all the family came to Egypt. And now everyone is there, the father is there, the siblings are there, and they multiply, they give them a place to stay. Do you remember the name of the place? Yeah? Goshen, yeah? Goshen was the name of the place where the children of Israel have to stay. It was a nice place, and it was very different from the other places. So it was like kind of a blessed place for them, and they multiplied. Yeah, they had a lot of children. How many were there when they came to Egypt? No, there were 70. 70 with the families, the servants, everybody. Yes, 70 people, all the families. With their wives and children, they were 70 when they came to Egypt. If Jacob was still young, why he was not young? Yeah, he was now, because remember when Joseph came to Egypt, he was 17 years, and now he was a governor. That means his father is now an old man. So all these Israelites who were descendants of Christ, said the king Pharaoh, the new king of Egypt, there must be more than 2 million of them. Remember, they were 70, and they are now more than 2 million. That's a country. Yeah, that's almost a big country. But some country, yeah. They multiplied, they had children, they were a lot. So Pharaoh was not happy for them to be a lot of people. He was scared maybe these people won't be nice to me. When the enemy comes here, they will not fight for us. They were very scared about the Israelites, and they were very strong. I know what I will do, said the king. I'll make them slaves. That was so bad. Why they made them slaves? They made them slaves because Joseph was already dead. Remember? Joseph died. Everybody, all the 12 sons of Jacob, they all dead. Now the children who are dead. And they are scared. Pharaoh is scared. This is a new Pharaoh. He did not know about Joseph. He didn't know about Joseph because he was a new. It was just not quite true. He didn't want to hear about it. Maybe. If I am. Yeah. So then we will have to work so hard. They won't have the time or power to fight against me. If I don't do this, they will join my enemies and go to war against me. So the Egyptians made the Israelites slaves. When they came to Egypt, they were not slaves. Remember, they were not slaves. They were nice. The Pharaoh was nice to them. The same Pharaoh who made Joseph to be a governor. He was very nice to the family. And he gave them even the land to stay. But now, he's afraid that these people must come against me and be my enemy.
He must be just really, you must be near him.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's not
even
enough.
the old Pharaoh also is passed away. So there's only new people now.
I'll switch it off and I'll hold it.
So remember, this Egyptian made Israel slave. They had to carry every bricks while crewmaster watched over them. They couldn't even take a few minutes to rest. You couldn't take even 5 minutes to rest. You had to build. Remember, they built ransom. They built a lot of cities. They built nice cities. They didn't want them to rest. They had to work 24 hours, like by queue. This one is giving this. It was so hard for them. Yes, the taskmaster made life miserable for them. But God was taking care of the people of Israel. And instead of few people, more people were being born all the time. You know why they were making them work too much?
Yeah, those
they were thinking maybe if they work too much, they won't have a lot of children. So, but they did wrong. The more they made them suffer, the more they had lot of children. The Egyptians were alarmed. Better make them work even harder. King Pharaoh said. He may have thought if the taskmaster worked them to death, they would
it's just about
They wanted them to maybe to all die because they didn't want them in the country. They were like strangers for them. But more and more people were born to Eagle's power. Then the king thought of a terrible wicked
you have to
plan.
be really like it.
Which kind of plan do you think he planned? This? Yeah. He said, I have a new plan. Because he made them suffer, they still had a lot of children, and he didn't want any boys again in the country. Any Israel boy, I don't want them. What I'm going to do, I have a terrible plan for them. So, you know what they did? That was so bad. I know what I'll do. He said, I will have all the little Igbo boys' baby killed as soon as they are born. Then they can never grow up to be soldiers. He's still scared. He's still scared. Even the baby is still scared of the babies. Imagine. Yeah, baby like Joshua can make the Pharaoh king scared because he thinks like when Joshua will grow up, he's going to be a soldier. Imagine that. Yes, Ephraim. The king was afraid of child like you, but the boy, the baby boy only. And he was afraid that these boys, they still baby, but then they will become soldiers. And they might maybe kill me one day. I don't want them in my country. What an awful thing for the king to do. The king commanded the Egyptians to throw all the newborn Hebrew boys into the Nile River. Is that was good? Sorry? No. You see here we have the Nile River. What do we supposed to have in the river? Fish. Yeah.
Not babies.
No babies. Yeah. Babies are not supposed to be in the river. That's very weak. And that is demons. So, yes, yes, come and put the duck in the river. Yeah, the duck also can be in the river. Yeah. The duck in the river. What do you think can be in the river? Yeah, and some of these. Can you come? Yeah. Yeah, well done. One Hebrew mother named Jochebed looked at a little baby boy and said to her husband, Amram, look at our sweet baby. Isn't he beautiful? We will never let him be thrown into the river like the king commanded. Imagine your only baby, your nice baby, and put him in the river.
No, she had a girl. She had that girl before.
Yeah, he had that girl, but now it's the baby boy. Oh, the boy must be thrown in the river. What do you think of that? If you have a little boy, a little brother, like Esdras, and the minister, the governor said they must throw all the baby in the river. How are you going to feel that? Very sad. You're going to fight for your little brother, isn't it? You're going to fight to keep him safe, isn't it? Yeah, that's what Amram and Jochebed. Jochebed was the mother of Moses and Amram the father. Yes, Benjamin.
So the real time is Pharaoh's the God will be good in the world.
Sorry?
The Pharaoh thought the
Yeah, the Pharaoh thought that the boys, because when they grow up they can become soldiers, but he didn't think that for girls. So he wanted only boys, no girls. So we never let our baby to be thrown in the river. I have a plan, Jochebed said. I had I will add him so the king soldier won't find him and kill him. But the baby grew, and now he didn't cry a little voice, but in a big voice. you see how Esdras cry when he's angry. It's no more like crying. Because if you cry now, the soldier will hear there's a baby in that house. Yes, Joshua. When you cry, they will know that there's Joshua here. It's not Joshua when he was a little baby, he was just crying. But now when Joshua cried, they know there's a baby in this room. Yeah?
He's still 0.
Sorry?
He's still 0.
Yeah, it's going to be 1 year soon, but when he cries now, everybody knows that Joshua is here. So he's crying a lot. The soldier will hear him cry, say the mother, and they will take it away. But I have another plan. I made a little boat of papyrus reeds. Can you come to the river put this boat? Yeah. This is a boat where they say they're going to put baby Moses. It was a basket, but like a boat floating on over here. Do you think it's safe to keep the baby in the basket? Yeah. But they trust God. They say we don't have anything to do. We need to put him there. That was the only way to keep the baby. Remember, the baby also can still cry, and the people, the soldier can hear the voice of the baby crying in the basket. So I make a little boat and a tar and put the baby in it and let it float in the river. And that was just what she said. Then she added him among the tall bulrushes of the river edge. You see, she added the baby here. And Eva, can you come and put the baby inside? Come and see the baby. The baby in the basket. Maybe the baby is crying. Put the baby inside. Woo. That was so sad. How can you put the baby in the basket? I think the mother was crying. And she said, where is Francis? A burden? Burden, come and put this on the boat. This is Miriam, the sister of, you know the name of the sister? Miriam. The sister of who? Moses. Can you put Miriam on the boat? Miriam here, put him behind here. Yes. This is Miriam. Is watching over. She's hiding behind here. She's watching over Moses. She didn't want his little brother to be taken by someone she doesn't know, maybe to be killed. So she was watching. So the mother said, watch please. She told, where is the mother? Benjamin, where is Francis? Come and put it. Put the mother here. The mother is watching. She's saying to Miriam, hey, watch over this. Don't let it go, please. Just watch. Everywhere the basket is go, you have to watch. Watch, please, she told Miriam, the baby sister. As Miriam watched, the princess, the king's own daughter, and a maid came walking along the river edge. The princess had to take the bath into the river. In that time, to take the bath, they didn't have, they come at the river, they take a bath. It was very nice to take the bath at the river. The water was very nice. And here, Jochebed said to Miriam to watch over the basket. Then Jochebed went home. She went home, and no one is there. Only Miriam is watching over there. Francis, come and put this princess and maid. The princess.
Not princess.
The princess. Put the princess here. Oh, the princess said, look, what is there? There's a basket. What is in that basket? to go and take the basket. Go and take the basket. Then the maid, she came and took the basket. Oh my goodness. And when they opened the basket, it was a little baby, a nice baby, who was crying. Oh, poor baby, he's so cute. Maybe he could have said somewhere, oh, baby, I love you. In that word, I don't know, maybe in those days, which word he could have said, Anchi, Punche, baby, you know? What? Yeah. So he took the baby. He said, you are so beautiful. Can they put you in the basket like this? And you remember, maybe it's someone, is a baby of the Hebrew woman, and maybe they didn't know where to put him to protect him, to save him. They put him in the basket. So she's watching. She's still quiet. She's not saying anything. Look, she said, so when Miriam heard this, she ran up to the princess and said, shall I get you a Hebrew woman? She came out. Oh, princess, shall I get you a Hebrew woman to nurse your baby? To nurse the baby? You know, the princess just said, yes. Run, go and find for me a Hebrew woman to nurse this baby. Who do we think she's going to take? A mom, her own mother. She went running in you know, there was there's a grass everywhere running. Mom, come. What's wrong? Maybe the mother was thinking maybe they killed the baby, you know. She said, no, there's a good news. The princess, the daughter of Pharaoh, took the baby. And I asked her if I can find a Hebrew woman to nurse her. And she said, yes, come. So she bring Jochebed. She bring Jochebed to the Hebrew woman. They bring the Hebrew woman to the princess. And she said, can you take this baby and nurse it for me? Yes, the mom said, yes, willingly. And remember what they were doing? They were paying her. It was her own baby. And they had to pay her to nurse her own baby. So the mother was so happy. She said, this is a good news for me. I think I'm going to take this and change the boat. I changed the boat. Now, Moses is in the house. The father is surprised. Our baby is back. You think that it's a miracle for them? It looks like a miracle for them, isn't it? Come and put this out. Come, all of you come put it out. Here, go. Put the table and everything. Here the baby went home. It's no more in the basket. Well done. Here is Jochebed. Come on, first. Jochebed. Put the pot on the table. This is the chair. Maybe some table somewhere. Miriam here. So here it is in the house. It is happy. It's no more in the basket. The father is happy to have him back. The father is happy to have him back in the house. Imagine your little brother who was in the basket is back. Are you going to be happy? Yeah. Maybe you're going to celebrate, isn't it? You celebrate, you do a little party to welcome back your baby brother. And yeah. son for a long time. So the baby stayed home for a long time. When he was older, Jochebed brought him to the palace to live with the princess. So he stayed with Jochebed. This is Jochebed. He is back now to Jochebed. Jochebed can take care of his baby. No one can harm him because now he's the son, he's the grandson of who? Who do you think who's going to be his grandson? His grandpa? Pharaoh. Yeah. The new Pharaoh that didn't want babies, Hebrews baby, is now having a grandson named Moses from his daughter. It's so amazing, isn't it? So that's what Jochebed did. He was telling Moses about all the story of the Bible, how he grew up, how they came out of Egypt, and he told him about the story of how it's going to be someone's going to deliver Israel, and everything about the story of the Israel he told him. Because if he was living in Pharaoh's house, he couldn't know all this story. But because of Jochebed, he knew everything. It took great faith in God and much courage to do what Moses' mother did. It may seem a small thing to add a baby in a little boat, but God's plan was to use his servant Moses to change a whole nation, and no obstacle could stop God's plan. What do you remember from this lesson? Yeah. What do you remember from this story? River. Yes. Yeah. Yes, yes. What can we remember from this story of Moses? What part of the story do you remember? Yes. Yeah. God will help you if you are in danger. And if you trust God in the earth. Because the parents of Moses, they didn't trust a man. They didn't trust anyone. They trust God. And God didn't help them. Because the baby was in danger. And then they trust God. This river, what did you understand? Or learn? Which part of the story did you learn? Yes? When Miriam was watching over the baby? Yes? And Francis, you didn't remember anything? No? Maybe you can remember when Miriam also was here and he came to call her mother. Mom, come. They took the baby. Someone took the baby. And that person wants a mom who can nurse the baby. Maybe you can remember that part. Elizabeth. Yes, he didn't want to call the baby boy and wanted them to be killed because he was afraid that when they grow up, they were going to be soldiers and be his enemies. Yes, Francis, Christian. Which part of the story do you remember? Sorry? You forgot? Maybe I will say Jochebed and Amram, the father of Moses, they didn't know where to put the baby, and they had a plan. They put him in there. Basket. Yes, William? Have faith in God. They had faith in God. Yes, Joshua? Joshua, what did you remember? Joshua is talking. Yeah, and Abraham? What did you remember? In the story here. What's happened to baby Moses? Baby Moses was put in the river, in the basket. It was very dangerous, huh? To put the baby in the basket and put him in the river. It was scary, but God protected the baby. Listen, because they had faith in God, the parents believed God, that God can protect the baby. Yes, Joshua, what did you Remember? Okay, Joshua said he remember that Moses was the baby. Yes, Moses was the baby of Amram and Jochebed. God bless you. I'm going to ask it. God bless you.